What if I told you that there are a couple of versions of the story of the Trojan War from Greek mythology where Helen never goes to Troy at all? In ancient texts from Euripides, Stesichorus, and Herodotus, Helen of Troy never goes to Troy. Instead, she goes to Egypt. In some of these versions, instead of the Trojan prince Paris abducting Helen or Helen going willingly with Paris to Troy, Zeus and Hera make a decoy Helen made of clouds, and the cloud Helen goes over to Troy with Paris. And real Helen gets whisked away by Hermes over to Egypt. Why did Zeus want to do this? Well, the answer is population control. There were just too many Greeks and Trojans on planet Earth. And because of the Oath of Tyndareus, you can see a video about that on my page, Zeus knew that if Helen was ever abducted, again, she was abducted when she was 12 by Theseus, all the leaders from all the Greek city-states would come to her aid. And so Zeus knew that they would start a war with Troy. And Zeus knew that the Greeks and Trojans would just end up massacring each other, thus solving his population control problem. That's right, Zeus wanted to go all Thanos on them. In the Herodotus version, after Helen and Paris leave Sparta, they make a pit stop in Egypt where they see King Proteus. King Proteus was disgusted that Paris abused the Spartans' hospitality by taking Helen, so he just didn't let Paris go back to Troy with Helen. Instead, he kept Helen in Egypt. So I guess we shouldn't really be calling her Helen of Troy, because in these versions, she's Helen of Egypt. So let's just call her Helen of Sparta, because that's where she was from.